Hello everyone. Let me double check that we are properly live. It would appear that we are. Thanks for anyone that's here right when we show up. Let me show you what we're up to here. So remove the starting banner. Ooh, turn on our light here. Oh. And we're in the Fallout, but it something happened to our Fallout. So I have to see what's going on here. It reset our video settings and also is like reinitializing the workshop content. Hopefully our save files are okay. It says initialize. I'm just gonna kill it. Let's open it again and see if it's gonna work. It needs to be windowed, borderless. Yeah, totally. Something happened. Something happened with our game, and it kind of like changed all of our settings. Not quite sure what happened there. Hopefully our save files are okay. Ooh. Got really low frame rate. I'm thinking it might have messed up our INI file. Uh-oh. Did our game get totally reset? What happened? I'm gonna have to check the INI files, because it took us some time to get rid of this low frame rate before we started streaming, but I think Steam or Bethesda did something and now we don't have the game set up properly. This is really unfortunate, right? As we start to stream today, if we can get it fixed. Custom INI, okay, no. Our stuff is still there, it looks like, our INI settings. So why is our frame rate so poor? What the heck happened? I saw you change your username. That's really, I'm truly honored, and it means a lot to me that you'd like to spend your time on our channel. And yeah, I'm just gonna work to do my best by it to make sure that you continue to enjoy the content, that you feel welcome in the community, and that it's a good time for you. And just thank you. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. I'm just trying to get my Fallout working this morning. Yes, so let's do the settlement video. Thank you for reminding me. Yep, we'll run around and see if we can't get some settlements set up. We've got a few in the supply line. Just trying to get my game working here. Checking my INI settings, because something happened with my game. Having really low frame rate. You know what I'm thinking about you when I play Fallout? You're too kind, really. Sorry to say it might be a few minutes until we can get Fallout running, because we have terribly low frame rate. Let's try loading in and see if it's okay once we get into game, because ooh. Yeah, we got really low frame rate in the loading screen too. I think it turned off our it's really not quite sure what happened. This is how the game was before we fixed it using a bunch of like INI file code and like a bunch of tweaking NVIDIA settings. It took me hours and hours of troubleshooting to get it working, and now it's reverted back to the way it was. It really sucks. It's not too bad once we're in game, although the frame rate is still really low and wetness is enabled. Yeah, it's really messed up our settings.
Cheers me up. Protect your loved ones with my fine hands.
I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna quit the game, and then I'm just gonna have to take a couple minutes here. Giving me a warning about my hard drive getting changed. Yeah, something happened with the game. It looks like my documents INI folders are the way that they're supposed to be. So let me just check that. I bet you the fourth INI file that's in the game settings is probably the one that got reset. So I'm just gonna have to do some copy and pasting here. Try and see if we can't get it running properly. Because as it is right now, it's pretty much unplayable. I have like 25 frames in game a second. 60's already too low half the time. Let's see. Fallout 4, Fallout F.ini. Looks like they're in there. What did they do to the game? All of my INI settings are the way that they're supposed to be. What happened? The heck? What did they do? Oh, I'm getting real tired of Bethesda breaking my game every time I go to play it. Might just have to deal with it today. No more borderless. See. Still. I think we're just gonna have to run it for the day and hope that it isn't bad there, because yeah. I did something stupid and spawned 40 death claws. How do you do that? Did you use the console? Subtitles are off. Everything that I did to edit the game to make it run properly is all messed up. I don't understand what happened exactly. Really unfortunate. Frame rate is just terrible. Let me try one more thing. Let me look at my NVIDIA settings. Oh, there's a new driver available. I want to download that right now. My global settings get changed. Frame settings, no, max frame rate, FPS, G-Sync. Maybe if we turn off V-Sync. I don't know. This probably just isn't a good time to try troubleshooting it. It wasn't completely unplayable. It was just really bad. Did I miss SLO RTR? What is Slorcher? I don't think you missed anything. We're just starting today. It's just that yeah, let me try one more thing. No. Let's just so frustrating. Something happened to our game and now we have super low frames. Something happened with Fallout and all of the troubleshooting that I did to get it to have decent frame rate and run really well. Like I spent like literally like 10 hours before I started streaming a month ago getting this game to run well, and now I log in today and it doesn't remember my video settings, and whatever I put in my INI files isn't working. We have like really low copy game frame rate, but we're just gonna have to troubleshoot this tomorrow morning before stream, because I don't want to have to do that while everyone's watching. So I suppose let's just get into it. My two most loyal viewers are here. You guys are awesome. Let me just say again that it truly means a lot to me that you guys are willing to take the time in your life to come and hang out with me and be a part of my stream, because we all have a short life to live, and I just hope that the experience that I can provide you guys is the best use of your time, and I'm gonna work hard to make it that way. So, thank you for your investment in me, truly. You guys are as much a part of this stream as I am. So.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
I messed up all of my settings. It has the sound going too, which is gonna get me copyright struck. I turn off the sound. Music, no music. Oy vey. Oy vey. Go turn off the radio too. My mom is happy I'm in my room playing with you because I always piss her off. I'm glad your mom's happy. Lucky, just keep the stream open while I do stuff. That's awesome, man. Thank you, people. I'm cleaning. I'll just have it on my PC running. Just listening and looking over every now and then. That's awesome. That's as much really as I hope for from anyone, because whenever I watch streams, that's usually the case too. I'll just kind of have it on while I'm like cleaning and stuff, and then occasionally I'll pop in to say something. Of course, active viewership is awesome, but I'm perfectly fine with people just kind of running me in the background for a little bit of pseudo company. I have my iPad next to my PC and I just watch on my iPad. My iPad's still flat on my phone. Cool. Alright, so what we did yesterday was reload the save that we had, because we got a resolution that we felt like we could have done if we'd known what our character was going to say, so we got frustrated and reloaded a save. So I literally turn off the stream when I'm studying. Right, yeah, it's good. Don't know if I can study parabolas with Fallout 4 gameplay. Yeah, out of the two things, though, parabolas are pretty important. You gotta focus on your school before you do any fun stuff, you know? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna confront Dima again. Or maybe we can talk to this guy about something. Maybe we can convince this guy not to be a dickhead. Before we go talk to Dima.
You got proof that Avery's been replaced.
That's good. I keep on top of my classes. You do invest in yourself before you invest in anyone else. And like I was saying, it really means the world to me that you guys would want to invest in me. But you gotta invest in yourself first. I'm on hallway holidays for 6 weeks. Yeah. I probably need to take a break from streaming for a few days to go visit my family for the holidays. I'll need to take a day to do the brakes on my car too before I go on that trip. So I'll probably end up taking probably less than a week, but probably approaching a week off for the holidays pretty soon here. I'm making the top 6%. That's good, man. That's good. What really matters is that you understand the material. What grade you got in each class isn't going to matter to potential people who are going to hire you someday in the future. What does matter is how competent you are, and what matters more than anything is how good you do with people. What you should really be focusing on, especially in public school, is learning how to get along with classmates, learning the nuance of getting along with difficult people. That's going to be what really helps you in your career someday. Maybe we just lie to this guy because he's unreasonable.
The skull belongs to someone else. False alarm.
I'll keep my eyes out. If I find proof Dima's done anything to any
In the advanced STEM class, that's good.
But thanks.
STEM is a good thing to get into. I work in STEM myself. I'm an engineer for. I've done a bunch of different work in STEM. I've done nuclear. I've done like lighting, HVAC, pumps, like plasma generation, a lot of systems, robotics, software, electronics, and this next job I'm starting, I'm going to be a PLC programmer for Bonneville, which is hydroelectric power distribution. So I'll be doing like coding and relay work. I had to almost skip a year of video games, yeah, but definitely worth it. Like, you always want to have time to yourself and stuff, but really, you're going to be happiest at the end of the day, at the end of the year, and at the end of your life when you have focused on improving yourself. Focus on yourself and making sure that you're set up for yourself as much as possible. That's going to be what ultimately makes you really happy. It's going to give you the most opportunities to help others, and that's going to be like the deepest gratification you can get.
Everything's relatively quiet for once. Need something?
Maybe if I talk to her and be like, "You're not Captain Avery."
I have proof that Dima killed the original Captain Avery.
Try stuff.
Here.
But that's my locket. It was lost in a fire. The skull. It can't be. Listen, I'm me. I remember everything. I can't. A synth? You're wrong.
I know it's a lot to take in, but the evidence is conclusive. You need to accept it.
It's true, isn't it? It's true, isn't it? I'm a synth. Do you have any idea what it's like to learn everything you know, everything you believe is a lie?
What you're going through. I'm so sorry.
The only thing I can do now is live the way I believe is right. Dima is a murderer and a liar.
No!
And he should pay. But if you share this with anyone here, especially Alan Lee, many...
At least she gives us the warning that we ideally would have gotten before. They're just gonna do the murder.
We'll just push everyone right over it. Confront Dima. If you can make him pay, do so. Please, keep that evidence a secret.
We know now we have to keep the evidence. Stuart money! Oh, you know, Bartholomew is pretty greedy, but I think we found out that Bartholomew is a decently good guy, and I don't think in this situation he's gonna try extorting money from people. I love that the option's there, but that is fun. Alright. Let's just not do that.
This isn't justice. It's mercy you've done here. Everyone in Far Harbor and Acadia owes you dearly.
Alright, let's go make Dima sad. But let's not have him confront people here, because now we know that there's no way to stop the game from getting everyone killed that doesn't deserve it. I think we've decided also we don't hate synths. We're not a synth hater. Honestly, some of the stuff that happens right when you talk to Dima in Acadia, and I watched a lore video about this, it really does seem extremely compelling that the main character in Fallout 4 is a synth. It kind of really does seem that way. He doesn't have any memories from before the day the bombs. Well, not a single one. He's just like, yeah, the first memory I have was, you know, right when the game starts. Like the for the player, you know, it's like, ooh, that's a little weird. It's very synthy. And I'm not sure if this is an oversight, but there's also the case that you can use VATS before you pick up a Pip-Boy. And in the lore, they do mention that some synths can use VATS without a Pip-Boy, like the really advanced ones. So that also, the fact that they'd also mention that at some point in the lore kind of seems to point towards, again, the fact that our man Bartholomew here is perhaps a synth. And he seems like a pretty demure and contemplative guy, as one of our viewers said, so we'll say that he accepts his fate and doesn't go on a rampage killing every synth he can find. We're not a synth hater. We'll be a good guy. Be a decent and reasonable feller. Greedy. But oh man, we are losing so many frames. Yeah, whatever happened, just it's a sad day for us. Definitely need to spend some time after stream fixing that. Dig down into what the heck they did this time. We had everything running good, and then they dropped the anniversary update, and it totally broke our game, and we had to spend like another several hours fixing all the INI settings and doing a bunch of troubleshooting and like uninstalling and reinstalling this and drivers and just all of this stuff. and then they just do a shadow drop today and ruin it all again. It's so frustrating. After the anniversary update, our game like super duper broke. We couldn't even quit the game. It would just freeze every time we tried to quit, and it would destroy our save files. What settlement are you going to? So we're gonna do this thing that we said that we were gonna do at the end of stream first. We're gonna try and resolve the deal here in Far Harbor. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to the mainland to do the settlement building that you requested. We'll do some settlement stuff. I really got to get this out of the way first. Wow, we are getting just horrible frames. This is a tragedy. I hope it's not too distracting for you guys watching. If it is, then we'll take another couple minutes to try and troubleshoot. But I think we're just going to try and deal with it today for the sake of keeping the stream going during our allotted time. I didn't have a lot of time this morning. Normally we log in like an hour early to make sure everything's working properly, but we didn't do that today. And the one day we don't take like an hour out of our time to come and make sure everything's working before stream, everything breaks. It's just that's just the chops. It's life.
I hope you don't mind. But I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
This is it, guys. What's it? Oh yeah, we're gonna try and convince Dima something's bad.
Your memories led me to a...
Oh, I'm not wearing clothes, so no.
You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with his...
What?
We'll put on clothes in a second.
I killed a woman from Far Harbor.
We already heard this conversation. Let's see. You're a fraud.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. The compromises I've made, if they knew I had done, and then without us, the fog can... I have an idea.
So, you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes
Getting like 10 frames a
against
second.
our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
I guess the only option we have is keep your secret.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused. As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Adam.
To do it again.
We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards...
Is it bad that I don't actually hate that? I mean, the children of Adam are just bad guys.
If it means peace for the island, all right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's
Save
our
game
only
here.
option.
We need a bed
I'll
to do
need
a
you
save.
To leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location.
We will.
You should be able to find a spot in the bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done,
We did promise Seth that we'd be doing some settlement building. So after we talk to Dima, we're probably gonna run out back to the mainland and we'll hook up a bunch more settlements.
Okay, I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know in private. All we have to do is manufacture...
I'm hoping the game's frame rate is
Martin's
just visual
uprising.
because we use a lot of macros to
To do
help
so,
with settlement
we'll need raw
building to make it
material.
quicker.
Martin recorded many of our
The
conversations.
game's physics engine is
Those
built in with
nucleus have
its
certainly
frame
been
rate, so
destroyed.
hopefully it doesn't make
But I
things
built a
hard.
small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this.
Something wrong
as
with my
well.
game. I walked into a settlement. It's like all the
When
things
you've
I've
done
built and
hers.
humans are glowing red. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the game. It's not surprising that whatever's going on with my game, something's happening with yours too. Fallout Dex. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know if you guys can see it as bad as it is for me, but look, I'm just like moving around and it's like absolutely horrible frame rate. Hi, Ancient Gamer. How you doing, man? Hey, here's the thing, Ancient Gamer, for everybody else here, Ancient Gamer is another Fallout streamer. He's actually the guy that inspired us to start streaming. Let me warn you before your stream today, man, if you plan on playing Fallout, something happened with my game, and now my frame rate is tanked. And he is the GOAT. My frame rate is tanked, and I didn't have enough time before stream to like troubleshoot it, and apparently our other viewers are experiencing stuff too. So it's like, make sure that if you plan on playing Fallout tonight, that you load into Fallout and do some troubleshooting before you play, because they did something to the game. It had to like recheck my video settings, and it made it full screen again instead of window borderless and all of this stuff, and now it's all fucked up. It's pretty rough. Ancient Gamer is the man, though. We basically watch his stream like every night. He didn't do a stream last night, though, unfortunately. You know what's crazy, though? We have 3 Australians watching us right now. We've only got, I think, like 5 or 6 people watching, and Vanessa Burr, Seth, Pee Wee Weep, and Ancient Gamer, you guys are all Australians. Gotta say, we love Australians. The frame rate is in the chop block right now. Bad. It just, like, I don't even know what to say or how to feel, because it's just like, you know, we spend a ton of time fixing the game and making it work, and then they drop the anniversary update and it breaks our game and we have to redo everything. You have no idea how much random bullshit we went through to get the game running after the anniversary update. Finally get it all running, start streaming, and then I log in today and it's all fucked again. It's incredibly frustrating. I'm just hoping that they don't mess up the next Elder Scrolls game, but the way that Bethesda's been lately doesn't give me a lot of hope. You did a special stream on Discord. Oh! Sorry I missed that. I didn't know what was going on. I need to be more active in the Discord. Dang, I'm sorry I missed that. I ended up watching another guy's stream that was pretty cool. He said he might also check out our stream today. His name was like the Acidic. Probably join the Discord. I'll do that tonight. Yeah. Ancient Gamer is one of the coolest streams. You know, most streamers, I do a lot of trolling around on streams to see how other people are doing it and to like pick up on like new ideas for my stream and stuff. So I end up spending a lot of time like visiting other people's streams, and it's like 99% of the time when I hop into a stream, the streamer's like pretty much disinterested in his audience. Like only does basic responses to comments, never asks questions about people or tries to get to know them.
What the hell is a synth anyway?
So like people like the Ancient Gamer are a special type of streamer that's actually like a real pleasure to watch and not just like time being spent. You know, he actually engages with his audience really well, and that's pretty rare. I've only found like a few streamers out of the many that I've seen that really put the effort into to engage with their audience and make them feel welcome. So definitely want to keep the Ancient Gamer close in our community. We'll be shouting him out as often as possible.
Take it one day at a time.
Because I wouldn't feel comfortable sending my viewers to like many other streams, but I would love it if everybody that watches my stream if they like watching streams that much, also finds the time to watch Ancient Gamers. This is a good guy, and he deserves the viewership. Take care of you over on his stream. Doing it. Okay, so every Friday is going to be the special Discord stream. Gotcha. Was tonight the official peak thing? Yes, tonight is the official peak stream. So yeah, we have the peak event tonight after. Actually, your singing's not that bad. You just gotta own it, man. You sing a little bit louder, it'll sound even better. From what I've heard, you could sing on pitch. It's not that bad. It can't be that bad. I'll be singing on my stream. I'm not going to pretend like I don't know how to sing, though. I've had many years of professional training. How many people are going to be joining tonight? I'm really not sure. I invited a bunch of people, and a lot of people said that they might be coming, but like I said, I didn't have like a lot of time this morning, so I didn't hit everyone up again, so it's going to be hard to say how many people remember that the event's going to be happening. I'll definitely reach out after this stream finishes and check on people like half an hour before we start, like, hey, you still coming? Hard to say how many will show up. I'll be back. I need a dirty, yes. Very good, very good. It has been up for a week, so hopefully it'll be like a big lobby. Yeah, actually invited a couple other streamers to join us. So Morse Beefaroni, who's our friend through the Ancient Gamers channel, he said that he might consider coming, and then we were just watching another random streamer last night who we met for the first time, and we were like, hey, we're doing an event, and he's like, I've never played Peak, but I've been kind of considering it, so I might check it out. It'd be kind of cool. Let's do something here. Let's pull out the Fallout 4 interactive map. Fallout 4 interactive map. And then pull up all of the workshops, and then we'll run around and like, for our stream today, what we'll do is set up as many as we can have access. Let's see. Workbench. There's the Coastal Cottage workbench. That's pretty close to here. Can we see that yet? So, Coastal Cottage workbench right here. Right, oh, Coastal Cottage is already cleared. Alright, so we just need to go set it up essentially. Actually, here's what we'll do. For the places that we have, let's go make sure that this is unlocked. But what we'll do is we should have enough settlers in like Sanctuary and our other places to send one person to each of the settlements we haven't set up yet, so we can send a provisioner out there. Because the alternative is, I can actually play with this frame rate. This is wild. The alternative is bringing the exact materials that we need to each place to get it so that we have enough to build a recruitment beacon and all of this. Is this okay for you viewers, this frame rate? Because this is unbelievable. This is like, is this watchable? Because it doesn't feel watchable. Like, we're getting like 2 frames a second. What the heck? Oh man. Well, let me ask you guys a question. Would you rather deal with this frame, because I wish I didn't have to provide an ultimatum, but would you guys rather deal with this terrible frame rate, or would you like me to stop the stream, download new graphics drivers, restart my PC and try again, and like start the stream in another like 25 minutes? I'll leave the option up to you guys, whichever you prefer. You made the username. You guys, our friend Seth here, he changed his username to I'm Beelzebub's favorite. Subscribe to him. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. To me, it's just amazing that somebody would enjoy being in my stream and hanging around so much that they'd want to support me that deeply. I'm really grateful. It's funny and it's awesome. So thank you. If you want, you can, but you just need to do, but you need to Fallout stream. Yeah, yeah. Definitely will be streaming. Here's what I think we'll do though. Let's save and quit, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna download the new NVIDIA graphics drivers, restart my computer, and we just hope that the game isn't still broken. If it is, we'll just deal with it. I'm sorry I have to do this to you guys, but let's try and see if we can actually get the game running properly, because as it is right now, it's just unbearable. Let me just make a comment in the stream real quick for anybody who stepped away so that they know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, let me just, before we end the stream here, let's just make a comment here. I'm going to stop stream to troubleshoot the broken game. Be back as soon as possible. Alright guys, I'll see you as soon as I can hopefully get the game working. If it takes more than like 15-20 minutes, we just won't even bother. We'll just deal with what we got. But I'll see you guys soon if you're still able to come back. So